Every year, my team travels to sunny Palos Verdes near Los Angeles, California for the first tournament of the spring season. 2 years ago this week, my team was stranded in one of our worst travel nightmares in Wake Forest golf history. 2 years ago, we arrived in sunny LA unassuming, ready for the heat to hit us. That year, not a single day went by that was not sunny, warm, and perfect. We went from 5 layers of sweaters in Winston-Salem to short-sleeving skirts in LA, and instead of cold noses and hot chocolate, we were breaking a sweat sipping lemonades. Paradise, I tell you. Meanwhile, back home was taking a beating. The East Coast was getting rocked by a massive snowstorm that started its destruction in Atlanta, Georgia. Naturally, my coach Diane Daly, a loyal flyer of Delta, books all of our flights on Delta. Now, Atlanta is a main hub for Delta, which means most Eastern flights stop in Atlanta, which meant on the last day of our tournament, when we went to check in for our flight was canceled. My team and I were pumped. I mean, let's be honest, who wants to go to cold snow anyways? We were thinking maybe a little Rodeo Drive, see a Clippers game, go to Hollywood, go to the beach, stay here forever. To our dismay, Coach wanted to power through the storm. After hours of negotiation, we could only manage a flight to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We get off the plane in Minnesota to see all of the snow on the tarmac and realize, this is it. It's all downhill from here. Bored as anything, I decide to channel my inner Law and Order and document the struggles of my team members.
Wake Forest women's golf team stranded at the airport. These are their stories.
Our bags are on a plane to LaGuardia, not with us, and I won't have any makeup until Friday.
After what seemed like hours, we get on a flight to St. Louis. Hey, at least I see the arch, or saw the arch. This was the last stop of the plane segment of the trip. Cue the automobiles. Since no plane, pilot, or airplane would budge and fly us to anywhere over the Alps, we decided to drive to Winston-Salem. We walked to the rental car lot to find our next mode of transportation, the dreaded sniper van. We started our 10-hour journey to Winston through Belleville, Indiana, where we stopped at a deserted Walmart for some sort of hygiene materials. Since we had no bags, my teammate, Elizabeth, bless her heart, said, I'm not going in there, I'll get shot. Of course, my coach was like, well, you can stay in the car then. Elizabeth replied, well, if I stay in the car, I'll get kidnapped. She ran into the store, not stopping for any creeper who may shoot, kidnap, and kill her, right to the makeup section. Priorities, woman. Our only hotel option was some random Motel 6. Sure wasn't Terranea. Somehow we made it, though, through the night and drove the rest of the way, sniper van and all, through the Alps of North Carolina to defy all the doubters that never thought we'd make the drive. After taking 3 more days to get home and spending a week away from Winston-Salem, we made it safe and sound to the deserted, snowed-in campus of Wake Forest.
I don't think I'm gonna go to LA anymore. I don't think